Well, it didn't go as planned today. I was hoping to get some footage of that particular vehicle and it going down the track and my time out here and all kinds of stuff, but that didn't go as planned because they broke. Probably gonna show it to you, but I'm gonna show it to you here anyway. Well, no, that doesn't have the number, so we're good. But yeah, they broke right there. So now my reason for being out here and spending $25 that I can't get refund because it's written all over their page. And I was thinking, why would they stress so much about refunds? And I'm like, well, what if the car you came to see isn't there? You're gonna want a refund. So they probably in the past had people come out, or the person gets a text and they find out their vehicle that they came out to see isn't going to be out there. And so they're like, well, shoot, why did I spend $25? Let me get my refund. Nope. So I guess all of it makes sense now. So since I spent $25, I'm going to get $25 worth of footage and then I'm going home because Wednesday is a heavy, well, not a heavy anime day, but it can be heavy. And I can actually probably edit this today if I make it nice and short. I don't know how this is going to turn out though. I brought everything, but now my enthusiasm's gone. We'll see how this goes.
Looks like we are ready to go back to action as we watch some pre-recorded footage on the big screen. The pair of Mustangs at the ready. They've been patient. They want their turn. So we're going to put them on the starting line right here. Right inside off, left inside having a problem. Gregory Boucham coming back for their second shot. And the right inside, Marisa, one of our early ones now, goes 138 right side, 10 131 left side. So once again, by jGRite, I have closed your lane. jGRite, once again, I have closed your lane. I have called a jGRite slick tire car. A jGRite slick. As I mentioned earlier, Cole's mom giving me the details on the fact that he had to finish all of his high school classes first. This kind of car where if you give it a steering and one, it doesn't need it. People make something that's not. They actually did other brands. Yeah, now we're talking about Keith is very well versed in the automobile. If you ever get a chance to talk to Keith, one, I'm sure you can get this number two. We'll get him in the mood by bringing lots of ice cold diet coke. Robert Sharp and the Charger Hellcat comes up right side. The Ford pickup truck on the left-hand side is Terrence Hurley. 2023 model F-150. The Hellcat gets there first. 1073 at 130. 3069 and 93 miles an hour on the left-hand side of the race. Here comes our next pair, the Mopar versus the Corvette. 2023 model into your previous performances, so that's why he's back around. And this fast is not going to help him if he has a 2.676 foot time. Obviously not optimal. On the opposite side, Will Stacy in the stick shift hot rod back for his second shot. He goes 11.95 and 107. He's gone 11.90 and then 11.29, so he's been kind of all over the board with the stick shift cars. Apparently, stick shift cars sometimes cannot be consistent. A great crowd here in Gainesville for Wednesday, the Hump Day, day number 3 of Stick Week, brought to us by our friends at Gear Vendors Overdrive. And Gear Vendors is just one of the many great companies. Stick Week brought to us by Gear Vendors Overdrive. Obviously, we mentioned Gear Vendors. Rick and Gear Vendors have been involved in the drag drive world pretty much since its inception in 2005. He actually even has ties all the way back to jGRite Cup Eliminator Day. He actually has something that got outlawed by being classified. We'll bring up our next pair, the Camaro versus Mustang guy. Yeah, brand new thing there. That's Robert Foreman in the 2012 round. He showed 11.91. Not the most optimal 60-foot time. So once again, a big shout out to the following sponsors that are on site at the Gear Vendors Overdrive. Also a thanks to CP Racing, Southern Racing Equipment, Sticky Thompson Tires, Ocean Racing, that is a very good run considering he went 10-13 and 10-15 in the Dolly Run class. So he made his time slip and call it good on his second run. Once again, once you get the time slip you want, come to the first floor of the tower and hand that in. Your time get hurt through will be additive because the earlier you get here, the better. Because it means time you can get on the road and enjoy their okay. So they are on their 20th honeymoon of Dragon Ride. I didn't like it. Bobby Adler, the CCO on the right-hand side. He faced up with the 1991 MR2 on the left side. That's Lewis and Medio. Medio goes 997 at 138, 1012 at 134 for Bobby Adler. How about a newer versus classic Mustang? Funny word it says, you don't know truck up Bart Breyer. The classic was built on water. And Bart is having problems with the truck It's flowing. 1032 at 136 on the left side. 22 for the milk truck. I really hope the milk truck. Alright, attention, out of the pit of the blocking our gate. Can I get delivery to the Gainesville races? There are plenty of them that are coming to races. So we want a red Ford F-150 license plate number 264 and R. Paul Nancy Strong. I need to see that vehicle in the red Ford F-150. Alright, attention.
If they could have started from scratch, they'd probably be a little different.
Competitors always try to help out their own and get you to the next racetrack, regardless of whether you're in competition. Chevy 1064 at 127 left-hand side. For Andrew Taylor's 1989 National Gas Rated Environment. Okay, so for some reason we had the B microphone working previously. I'm going to hand Keith my mic and let him do this. Keith, I'm sorry, we had a little bit of feedback on it, but then it looks like it went away and I had a track call going on. Once again, I still have that drone in the air. This whole deal's about the adventure. It's about having fun, enjoying each other.
I had a guy bring me one really awesome guy. Fellow competitors take hours over trying to help somebody else name in their own class. Follow the route, bring me nominations, hang out with Derek, have fun.
All right, Keith. So once again, Keith Turk joining us up here in the tower. He is the guy that we look to for the Dragon Age already. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Subaru with 1981 model. I'm here actually on the jGRite, and I sacrificed my hearing right here to the video for 6 magazine rows. His are as well as 40 cars. What Keith has been telling us is we put a lot of time into getting these routes the way they are. Part of the adventure is not just about actually getting the drag strip, although, to be honest, it's a lot of fun. However, it's getting into the Atlas area, the small town USA. You want to be able to get out there and ride some of these 2-lane roads. And it is really eye-opening to be able to see all these small places. Some areas that we really give you a history of what Florida is like. Georgia, obviously, tonight and tomorrow as well. So the biggest thing is that you want to make sure, unless it comes officially from us, you want to stay on route. The reason why is making sure that you're following that route. So basically what Keith and I talked about earlier today was we have reports of cars off the route. Now here's the problem. We have no numbers. We can't verify that. However, it's enough to kind of give us an already. So again, we understand that you want to get to a hotel more than an hour. We understand that. However, coming from your announcement, this barely has 2 hours of sleep each night. I am so emotional. Thank you, officer. I appreciate that. Just wanted you to know that again, if you go off the route and someone sees you and you disqualify for it if we get the numbers, not making anything. Because there are times where traffic might be slow, there might be an accident or something, but by all means, take the route unless. If we put something in there and then change for road closures or something similar, we will let people know about that as things change. So for right now, we want to take all around things, not risk the fall. Not legit, either Keith or Lonnie, and they will take care of it. Yeah, I'll make the decision necessary. So, again, we are very thankful for getting all of that hard work done. Right here. And once again, we want to make sure we get that word out early so people are aware of it. Again, especially while we have a quiet territory. We're getting ready to go into the E&D group. Slick tire cars. These are the quick cars that you're going to be lazy. So if you're not on the Pittsburgh to grandstand, but I suggest you get there now. Thankfully for Freedom Plus, you're already right there, so you're waiting. So Corey's going to lay down a little bit more traction compound, and it'll be ready to go here in just a matter of minutes. Keith, is there anything else that we didn't cover that oh, you're good? Okay, so Keith is going to get back down to his area, make sure quarantine is good. Once again, I appreciate your help with this. And for racers that have already got your time slip that you want to turn in, racers, if you have the time slip that you want to hand in, first floor of the tower is open. And also for racers and SIG Ward members. Don't forget SIG Ward members. I still see you. I know you're out there. We got some bad news. Well, we have some bad/good news. I actually see Jackie Steinke up here in the tower. I'm assuming she's coming up to let me know what Rick did with technology, but I like Jackie. I want her to come down here and talk to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, because the Wieners and Creamers overtakes all other news, we need to make sure we give you an update. So, for those of you that don't know, the ice cream truck, the Six the Magazine ice cream truck, it is a converted bread truck that has gotten the update from 417 Motorsports. It's got some big coolers in it, some hot dog rollers, and it just perfectly where he talks about supreme wiener handling skills. And I'll tell you what, he was put to the test immediately, and he tipped out over 400 hot dogs on the first day. So that's one of the things that Tom likes to do, is he makes sure that the stick week competitors and stick orders, Alex Taylor, from the Alex Taylor Racing and the Hot Rod Garage Show, in the 55 Chevy. She will line up with Alan Nogi and Camaro on the left side as we send the first big tire cars to do the burnout. Once again, Alex making sure that clouds are made properly. Her father, Dennis Taylor, riding along with her as he mostly does. Alex actually born into the drag race community. Got her start in an 1868 Camaro known as Bad Arrow. Running in the 12, starting at age 16. Now, nearly 11 years later, Alex competing behind the wheel of a turbo, big block, Chevy powered 1955 Chevy. Now, the Chevy has been fighting a little bit, but I will tell you that it has still got a lot of weight and a lot of steel in it. So Alex, one of our cars, as I mentioned, is the 6-second range. Turbocharged Camaro. He's running our first three category. He currently sits number 3. He ran 785 on the first day and 783 on the second day. So very consistent for Alan Nogi. And Alex Taylor on the opposite side, she has already said, here's what she wants. She wants a 6 in every racetrack. Last year she came one racetrack short of doing it. It was the final day in Orlando. Both of them off to the starting block. Here they go. And Alex goes 735 at 198, 798 at 176 for Alan Nogi. So Alex not getting the 6 right on the holiday for updating the ticket. Ticket making the trip once again with his wife and daughter in the newest first. Looking for something in the low 8. And you hit me. All the first when they go to Brandon. Both of them still in the throttle as they enter the finish line. A 770 and 180 miles an hour for Freddie. An 808 at 170 miles an hour. That is a career best number for Jason Pickett at the Buick. How about that? The Hart laying down the quickest run of their career. A 123.60 foot, 521 and 135 in the half track. And Jason rolls the 70 miles an hour. His best run. I believe, actually, I take that back. He went 173 last year, but still very happy with that run. So Pickett, more than likely, will be what we call a one and done, meaning that is the run they want, and they will pack up and head to the next racetrack. Now, at the same time, they may decide to turn the wake up and go after a 7, but I'm not sure what their plan is. I haven't had a chance to talk to Jason yet. For Grubby, I will guess we will probably see him back because that's about 5 to 6 tenths off of what he's run so far. As Nick has worked very hard to try and get the driveline and the rear suspension of that car figured out. Right now, 2 of our 6 seconds out of the top spot. As yesterday, the best run that Jeff could make at Gainesville, Florida. They did 93 from the bottom of the run from Orlando. His average is now a 654. That releases the top spot to the small tire car of Brett LaSala. LaSala ran 635 to 228 on day 1, and then 629 to 227 on day 2. So Brian Goldstone, the 1973 AMC Javelin, a twin turbo big block on board. Currently leading the unlimited with an average 658 and 222. Now the 648 run on day one, that is his personal Camaro, previously campaigned in flat black and known as Mad Max. It has completed 2 Dragon Drives. The last one it did in 2016. He ended up not only winning the category, putting down a 610 in the the last run of the day, the best run yesterday for us was a 702 against Tom the Tire Chain problem. I've been arguing the tires so bad that you have poured on your head with every kernel off of it. Right off the bat. Yesterday struggled and only ran a 706 at 188, so they are looking to get back into the 6-second range. They will line up against the boss man himself, Tom Bailey, a real deal 2021 Hellcat Durango. On day number 1, Tom Bailey putting down an 819 at 170 yesterday. A little bit of issue and finally got an 858 out of it. He is currently second in heavy metal. And this is the Vegas Rock. Almost in the center line, goes over the center line. The 641 and 219 unfortunately will not count. The car immediately leaving the groove, getting close to the center line, collects the cones of the top end. That means disqualification. That run will not count. And unfortunately, also taking out the cones on Tom Bailey's side. And here's a case of where Tom Bailey not making a full pass probably worked out in his favor. Because if he would have been down there close to where Magnus was on a low 8 second pass, Magnus could have possibly pushed the cones over in front of him, and Bailey would have had to swerve and miss everything. So we're going to be down here for just a minute while we get the cones replaced. Coming into the low block, penalized to that pass. And the lower because it's 5 miles and they're at the 8 mile per hour. So we're going to be down here for just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, while we get the racetrack cleaned up. And we get ready for our next pair, which is Rolex and then Disco Nova currently leading the class. And Rolex, the guy who has the distinct honor of making 20 runs in able with his 9-second runs, which he has done on plenty so far this year. Down to the top of the racetrack, sitting off the ball, we have a few minutes. And you are now located just behind the grandstand area. So if you'd like to go over and visit all these amazing records, which include Gear Vendors and Overdrive, Summit Racing, Motion Racing Works, including Price Sensors and TTM brakes, Excess Power batteries, Driven Racing Oil, and Precision Turbo and Engines, they are all on site here. Go over and say hi to people who are along with Summit Racing equipment. All the links to TTM Racing. For being part of the
Ready?
Intercooler's all the way at the bottom.
jGRite, R-I-T-E.
jGRite on YouTube?
Yeah, so we can follow him.
Yeah, we can follow him. jGRite.
There's no signal out here, it sucks.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'll take a picture right now.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
That's it.
Perfect.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, racers, we are about 5 minutes away from going back hot on the drag strip. Racers, we're about 5 minutes away from going back hot on the racetrack. So make sure you stay with your vehicles and start to get suited up if you are next. Once again, attention is by A and B group radial cars. A and B group radial cars, your first call to the lanes. A and B group radial cars. A and B group radial cars. We have just called you to the lanes. A and B group radial cars. Alright, once again, I call A and B group push car cars. A and B group so far this week. Take off with the on-city driver. Let's see if we can get right-hand side went 8:38 for Evan Erkowitz. Both of those are very good runs, and it's very possible that we could see one and done out of both drivers. Our next pair, the 1968 Chevelle right side, the 2003 Mustang Terminator on the left side. Left side is Jeff Smith, a six-shift car. He has been in the 9-teens of the 9-0s so far. He would like to... That is Michael Lamar. He falls off a little bit, having problems off the starting line, so more likely we will see him back. Once again, my A&Z Group Radio, A&Z Group Radio, I need now, please. A&Z Group Radio card, A&Z Group Radio card, please now. So once again, I am being told about all the great beer handling one. My Rick Jackson, once again, my big work competitor. Keep in mind that usually great tracks, you do not need to know. That is for 6. And now, 882 at 163 in the Honda will no doubt pack it up and go to the next racetrack. Here comes our next pair of cars. The third day Camaro on the right-hand side. That is Felix Garcia. He is running into 9 so far today, running in iron class. Now the 6-shift car. 920 and 148 for the Camaro. I have a feeling, considering both of those cars, 6-shift cars and variable transmission and driveline combination, so it's very likely that because both of them will have good numbers.
Good luck today.
That we can see them across all the catch-up and head to the towards the motorsport cars. As we are going to radio on the quarantine lane. Yesterday. So Steven runs quicker. Matt is here. Check in with me on social media or hang on a second. Let's see. Matt's still out of the World Cup.
The diffuser on the bottom came action.
That will bring up a signal for the Camaro drive. That is Zachary Joswin. Zachary on the right side of the racetrack, the 1993 turbocharged. And the hood up for a couple of minutes, and now it looks like we might actually be all right. So hang tight for a minute. Let's see if Tom Bailey can do this. Actually, it looks like maybe Tom Bailey did not have it ready yet. As I mentioned earlier, it's going to take us a little bit of time, so if you can clear the area in front of the grandstands, ladies and gentlemen, we need that area. Please clear the grandstands in front.
Alright, so I finished up, met a few people, talked about some camera stuff, and then talked about YouTube stuff. Other than that, it was a nice event. It's a little sad that right when I got to the front of the track, that was right when they were switching between drag radials and non-drag radials or something like that. But nonetheless, I wasn't going to hang around any longer because I was tired, probably hungry, and definitely thirsty. Oh, water. That said, it was nice and cool, but the sun was in full effect. No clouds in the sky whatsoever. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I put together. Hopefully you're seeing this not a month later, but less than a month later. That's my aim. And if you enjoyed everything, you know, like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, I'm still running, huh?
I don't know how audio's gonna look right now. Audio's gonna look... I'm just gonna start over. Probably hungry. And definitely thirsty. Water. Excuse me.
And I just realized where the camera is right now.